Hello all, in this video we will see short circuit evaluation of Boolean expression involving logical AND operator. Let's see an example. So consider the following pseudocode. Variable x is declared, integer variable x is declared with initial value 0. We have procedure increment x, which simply increments the value of x by 1 and returns it whenever called. We have procedure foo, which takes one argument. Then we have an if condition over here. If this condition is true, then we print a message hi. This is the code for main, which contains call to foo, and finally we are printing the value of x. So let's see the short circuit evaluation in case of AND. First of all, we will see logical AND operator, right? It takes two arguments, for example p and q, and if you do it like p and q, then if both are false, result is false, right? If one of them is true, still the result is false. The entire expression evaluates to true only when both the parts of the condition are true. So true will only evaluate to true. Okay, so let's see this. We are given a variable x with value 0. Okay, execution begins from main. This -3 is copied over here. Okay, now we check this condition. If a greater than 0, now a is -3, -3 greater than 0 is false. So the first part of this condition happens to be false, right? First part of the condition happens to be false, and you see, if the first part of the condition happens to be false, then it really doesn't matter what is the second part of the condition. Second part of the condition can be false or true. The final output doesn't change. The final output always remains false. Okay, so if first part of the condition is false, we don't bother to evaluate the second part of the condition. Hence, since this a greater than 0 is false, we will not bother to execute this function. So this function will not be executed at all, right, due to short circuit evaluation, and the entire if condition results in false. And since entire if condition results in false, this high message will not be displayed, and we will come out of procedure foo, and now we print the value of x, and x is still at its original value. So due to short circuit evaluation, the output of this program still be 0, because this increment x function, it never gets executed, and since this function doesn't get executed, we don't get chance to increment the value of x by 1. Hence x retains its original value, which is 0. Hence the output is 0, right? So when you are given p and q, right, in if, right, the implementation would be like, if p double equal to false, return false. No need to evaluate q. Of course, if p is true, then you return q, because then everything will be dependent on q. If q is true, result is true. If q is false, result is false. Okay, so I hope you have understood short circuit evaluation of logical AND operator. Thank you.